Hello, and welcome to my Media Museum. My name is Will, and we've made it to episode 38 of our A to Z sorted 45 RPM vinyl records collection. And I'm thrilled to have you here with me today as we pick up where we left off with Ringo Starr. And this time, it's Oh My My, You Can Boogie If You Try. And the B-side being a song called Step Lightly. Alright, now I do have a copy of photographs somewhere, and I know it's in one of the mixed boxes, and I've previously already filmed it. But surprisingly, I didn't have it here in the A to Z collection, so at that point in time, I did not have that on vinyl yet. So don't have that to show you right now, but I know I've got it. I think a couple copies of it. But I do have a series of Beatles 45 videos on the channel, and I'm pretty positive I show that one there if you'd like to see it. So go to the channel and look at the archive of videos and find the one for the Beatles, and you'll find it. All right, Richie Valens doing La 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 Bamba. And I think this is an original copy. It's a Delphi, Delphonic Sound edition of it. It's going back quite a few years. I do know that I have seen some reissues of this that I have. And I do believe this is the original label from when it was originally out. The B-side being Oh Donna, oh Hot Donna. That 70s show? Maybe. No, that was long after this. This came out many, many years before that show. But yeah, it's a great song. Richie Valens. Moving on. Next, we've got a picture sleeve here for Robert Cray. There's the man. Smoking Gun. And the back side here has got a nice little group shot for us, and beautiful guitar there. Yeah, I've got a couple. Someday maybe I'll show them to you. Might even plug one in and give you a good laugh of me banging away on it. Wouldn't say I can play guitar well, but I can amuse myself, that's for sure. All right. Probably don't amuse my neighbors on a Friday night, but I'm having fun. Smoking Gun, and the B-side being a song called Fantasized. Fantasized. Yeah, I think I got that right on the first try. But there, oh, you can really see it a lot better there if we get a little bit of light on it. That silver on black. Yeah. I've commented many times on that. I hate to keep repeating myself, but when you do so many videos over such a long period of time, sometimes it just seems kind of necessary to repeat yourself a little. Now, I've got two copies of this Robert John. Sad eyes turn the other way. I'm not sure what other songs Robert John had that was really popular or successful, but this is one that I know quite well. And this is the better looking of the two copies I have, but it does have that nasty looking price tag on there. So here's the other one. You can see it's got a little bit of wear. Maybe it's from stack of wear. Maybe it's just from storage. Sliding in and out of the sleeve and stuff. But the other one there, clearly as you can see, looks nicer. So let's see if the B-sides are the same. On this one, we've got Am I Ever Gonna Hold You Again? Not a song I know, so you don't have to tolerate me singing it for you, but looks like the other copy is identical. I don't see any differences here other than the rough surface, and the other one was in a nice little Atlantic sleeve. I like that. I love bright colors, and I like the design of that. It's obviously a big A. So next up we have got The Lion Sleeps Tonight by Robert John. Ooh, we won't believe. Is that the same Robert John? What a jump. From Sad Eyes to The Lion Sleeps Tonight. 1971. That's got to be a remake. That song's got to go back farther than that, doesn't it? This may not be the original. Maybe it is. I should have looked this up, but it's not one I'm familiar with, so I can't really give you any accurate information about this here. Maybe one of you know, and you can give us some comments in the comment section down below. And fill us in. But B-side of this being Janet. Maybe it's the A-side and the other one's a remake B-side. Just really not sure. But I do know the song Lion Sleeps Tonight. I do not know the song Janet. And I definitely know the song Sad Eyes really well. So there's that. Next, it looks like we've got another copy of the exact same thing. And not really sure why I de-sleeved them both, because quite frankly they look like the exact same to me. One may have a little bit darker print, and one's got a label, it's price tag, and one doesn't. So anyways, moving on to something we haven't seen yet. Revival of the Fittest, Island Records. Interesting. I've not seen this sleeve before. I don't recall having seen this sleeve in the past, but it does match the vinyl for once, which is always nice. We've got Robert Palmer, Might As Well Admit It, You're Addicted to Love. Great song, great song. I didn't do a very good song there of reproducing the tune for you, but might as well admit to love, whatever. You know the song. I don't need to sing that one. And then we've got a barcode on that one, so it's, one of your at least mid-80s or later. Yeah, 86 it says here, released July of 86. So this is clearly a reissue from 85. That's interesting. Copyright's 85, released in 86. So usually they don't put a release date on the first editions. Usually that's on a reissue. So, and Revival of the Fittest kind of also makes me think that that's a play on reissues from that Island distributor. But yeah, might as well admit it, you're addicted to love. Loved Robert Palmer, great guy. Sadly, he's no longer with us. But next up, we've got Robert Plant. And now this was an interesting one because this is a picture sleeve, obviously, as you can see. It's blurry. That's the way it is. That's the way it was originally made. But I actually slid this 45 out across the floor because this picture sleeve opens on the side like an album. Not what you expect when most 45s are done this way. So it really threw me. I was surprised to see my vinyl go bouncing and rolling across the floor when I was de-sleeving these to show them to you. But thankfully it hit the carpet, and the only thing it probably got on it was a little bit more dust. So no big deal there, right? Right. Hey, let's line that up. Oh, there you go. That's kind of cool, huh? Line up the sleeve and the and the vinyl, and kind of matches. But yeah, Big Log. This was off of the Principle and Moments, which was Robert Plant's first album after leaving Led Zeppelin. Zeppelin ended around 1980, I think, was when John Bonham passed away. And In Through the Outdoor was, I think, 79. Might have even been 80, or it would have been early 80 because Bonham died sometime late summer, I believe. Just from my memory, I'd have to look it up to give you actual specific facts about that, but it was around that period. So he took a couple years, is my point. It took a couple years to get an album out. This was his first album. Big Log was a really good song. Dun, 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 dun. Far Post was also off of that same album. And I don't know that one as well. I haven't listened to that album in years, even though I did listen to it quite a few times back in the day. Interesting that it's copyright 82, and yet Big Log was copyright 83. So I'd have to break out the album and see exactly what year the Principle and Moments came out. But here's another picture sleeve from the same album. I'm in the mood for a melody, I'm in the mood for a melody, oh. And Horizontal Departure, if I remember right, that was the last song on the album. There again, don't hold me to that. It's been a long time since I listened to it. I was a huge Zeppelin fan, and I most definitely ran down and bought this when it came out. But it's been a long time. And here's the cover of the vinyl for you. In the mood for a melody and Horizontal Departure. Next up, we've got another Robert Plant, but quite a few years later, off of the Now and Zen album, which came out in 88. And it was a tall, cool one, and I'm built to be. Yeah, I saw him play up at Red Rocks in Morrison, Colorado. Now Denver, Colorado, because Denver bought Red Rocks off of Morrison, or Morrison gave it to Denver. Or, I'm not sure the exact story there, but it used to be Red Rocks in Morrison, Colorado. Now it's Red Rocks in Denver, Colorado, but Denver's a bit of ways from Red Rocks. But however that goes, it's still in Colorado. That's for sure. I got that part for sure. White, Clean, and Neat being the B-side off of that Now and Zen album. But yeah, I did see him play up there on this album. I think the Black Crowes opened for him, if I remember correctly. But I've seen so many concerts over the years, sometimes they all get blurred together. And some of them I wasn't exactly sober for, to be quite honest. So I'm lucky I remember them at all. Next up, we've got some Rolling Stones. And there again, if you care to go back to the channel and look at the video archives, there are some exclusive videos of just Rolling Stones 45 vinyls that I have collected up that I had done. Compiled them out of some of the mixed boxes and made a video of them. There's some Beatles, the Elvis, the Stones, and a couple others that I've done individual videos for. Kiss. Kiss has been extremely popular, by the way. That's surprising. Well, I love Kiss, so it's not really surprising. But those seem to be the 45 vinyl episodes that I've gotten the most interest in, is the Kiss ones, which I've done 2, maybe 3 now, but at least 2 of them. But anyways, the Rolling Stones, Brown Sugar. What a great album Sticky Fingers was. And How Come You Taste So Good. And the B-side of that being a song called Bitch. Don't try to cuss on this channel, but it depends on the way you use the word, whether or not that's actually profanity. I wouldn't necessarily say it is, because it refers to a female dog, right? All right, come on back for some more Rolling Stones, because we're going to pick up where we're leaving off here. Our next one's the Rolling Stones, and I believe the one after that, and maybe one after that is too. So, hope to see you then. Have a wonderful day.